How fast do you think this is gonna get dropped? Do you really think the charge is gonna stick? I am a multi-millionaire. I promise you, I can take this as far as you want.
I don't understand all this, dude. Something so stupid over some like YouTube views.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be reviewing a YouTuber. This is going to be a longer than normal video, but because of our absence due to some illness and we're finally back, I want to make it up to you. And we are going to just review what these YouTubers are doing out here and to get themselves in a magnitude of trouble. We've seen the Johnny Somalias, we've seen the Bonnie Blues in Indonesia, we've seen the Russian dude in the Philippines doing chaotic things and getting themselves in crazy amounts of trouble. Now, there is a king of IRL, and this is Gideon. It looks like he got himself in some trouble, and he ended up getting arrested because he was trying to remove somebody that was breaking the rule, and it ended up him being the one that were breaking the rules. And before we get started on this video, make sure you hit that like button. It helps out a great deal. If you're not subscribed, I forgive it all. But please hit that like button. It helps out a great deal. And let me know below, 2026 so far, who is your least favorite IRL streamer that's going out? And with that being said, guys, let's get into this video.
Dispute begins around 10:49 a.m. on June 22nd, 2026, when a man named Joe contacts Woodhaven police officers from a local McDonald's in Michigan, claiming that his nephew and his friends are stalking him. His nephew is 30-year-old Kenneth Chambers, who runs the YouTube channel Skeeter Gene, which currently has around 2.5 million subscribers and is well known for doing sting operations. Joe tells the officers that Skeeter and his friends have been following him and filming him throughout the day. Over the past several months, Skeeter has amassed millions of views on his channel by posting videos about his uncle, but Skeeter and his friend collaborate.
Wait, so this guy calls people out for doing things wrong, PDF files and whatnot like that. And he's exposing his own uncle? You can't even trust your family no more. This is crazy. This stuff should not be happening on a camera for views. This should be happening behind that door.
25-year-old Gideon Adams, a popular YouTuber best known for high-energy prank videos, social experiments, and comedic vlogs before transitioning into true crime content focused on exposing criminals through sting ops.
You know, I will say, Gideon has always been kind of a funny guy. I used to watch the old stuff where you dressed up and went to that like medieval thing back in the day, and he would just kind of just try to fit in and try to figure things out. I think he also went to like the most racist town in the world, like the most racist town in America, and tried to like change minds over there as well. So, I mean, some of the stuff was good before. He got into, when a lot of these IRL streamers get into like the whole catch a predator and all this stuff, you know, good on them. Don't get me wrong. But it's just not entertaining to me at that point. It's more of just like, these are documentaries. This isn't stuff that I really had any interest in. But I've noticed Gideon definitely started taking that route, and then that's really where I stopped watching. Maybe that was why, though. He was losing the views.
Operations have a reason for following Joe wherever he goes.
For the past decade or so, he's been financially exploiting and abusing my grandmother, who was also his mother. And before that, he was doing the same thing to his grandmother, which is my great-grandmother.
Skeeter explains that despite repeated warnings from the family,
His Uncle
Joe refused to leave his grandmother's house and had been squatting there for months. So he decided,
I was gonna go over there and kick his ass myself. But then I thought, wait a minute, I have a YouTube channel and it's monetized, so I can just expose him on the internet and make some money off of him.
But according to Skeeter, when Joe still refused to vacate the home,
have we got to that part of the world where if there's a family dispute, we just throw it on YouTube at this point and get paid for it? I mean, the guy openly just said, I might as well just put this on YouTube and get paid for it. I mean, what does he mean by exposed? Exposed, like he was abusing his mother, or he was just financially taking advantage of them? I'm not even sure what he means by that.
He came up with a plan alongside Gideon to solve the problem once and for all. He moved Gideon into his grandmother's house, eventually forcing Joe to leave the property and end up at McDonald's. But according to Joe, the harassment did not stop there. He claimed Skeeter, Gideon, and their film crew continued following and filming him at the restaurant, ultimately provoking him to call the authorities. Joe goes on to describe how Skeeter and Gideon have been setting up speakers inside the house for a large party in an effort to upset him. Eventually, officers convince Joe to stay somewhere else so Skeeter and his crew can no longer film him. But now, as officers accompany Joe back to the house to help him collect his belongings, they have no idea that the situation is only going to escalate from here.
Hello, officers. Oh, what's good, my man? Yeah. Okay. So, chat. We got a giant speaker. What's good, my man? We got a giant speaker. Yeah. Okay. The police are giving him a ride. We got a giant speaker here. We got a giant speaker here. Bro, the police.
Are those his viewers? Who are those people? Are those the people watching his live stream? Or some of them? That's crazy, bro.
But one of the officers soon notices an orange sedan following them as they transport Joe to the Woodhaven Police Department, where a friend is supposed to pick him up. Shortly afterward, Skeeter and Gideon arrive at the station with a large group of people, demanding to speak with Joe. By then, Joe has already left for McDonald's again, and when the detective tells them that Joe is not at the station, Gideon mentions filing a missing persons report, arguing that officers had taken Joe away from the house.
Yeah, Joe went missing. You guys stole him.
Where did they take him, JD?
What? You what? Did you see how fast that police officer just like rolled his eyes and shut the slide? They're like, no, we're not doing this, dude. I wonder how many times this Joe guy and this Gideon guy and his team called the police on each other. That cop looked, he was just like, we're not doing this shit no more, man. We're done. Like, we're done, bro. That was nuts.
JV, like, go make like missing people. You know Joe?
Yeah, I know Joe.
We're trying to find him. He's hiding from us.
Yeah, he's not in here, I promise.
You promise?
Yes.
You pinky promise?
Yes.
You
I take pictures of him all the time.
Pinky promise.
Yes, Joe's not in here.
I don't trust her. Is it cool if I check real quick just to make sure?
Yeah.
I can? I'm gonna just check real quick, okay?
It's around 3 p.m. now, over 4 hours since this situation first began, and as an officer arrives at the restaurant to speak with Joe again, he has no idea that Skeeter and Gideon are about to bring the storm right back to McDonald's.
Because like I said, those people come all the time, except this time there was 2 new groups. Okay, and they always come in, they start using the video, and they start, and then they don't want to leave. And then they did come back later.
Yeah.
The bald-headed guy, the one that starts the first round of video.
Yep.
So he came in, and I said, you can leave. He goes, no, we don't have our cameras. I said, that's fine. I said, but you still need to go.
So the problem that I'm seeing right now, because I've worked in fast food, and this was back in the day. I was a general manager at KFC, and we would get these people that would come in, and they would try. This is like, we're talking like 15 years ago, right? This is when YouTube was like just starting off, and people were trying to make videos, stuff like that. But we would get people that would come in, because we were just like the highlight of the area. It was a small town. We would be like, yo, you guys can't have cameras in here. And then we ended up designating a table in the back for them because it put the wall where their camera was. So it didn't show the customers because there was no real rules about it, but we weren't sure. But what it sounds like right now from this lady or guy, whatever, is that Gideon was becoming an inconvenience to the business itself at this point. It wasn't Joe was the problem. It wasn't Gideon himself was a problem. It was that this whole thing was generating a problem for business at that point, which is where I totally understand. This is where when I was a general manager at KFC, we would have to tell people to leave. We're not going to hit our numbers today if everyone knows there's cameras here all over the place doing silly videos.
People do treat out customers like that. I said, only the ones that have videos and phones. So he sat outside. So then Joe was in and out. So he said, we are outside waiting for him. So I said, you need to stay in. I said, and then there won't be any conversation. So they finally did leave, but they were in and out. Yeah. That other group, that Batman, whatever he was.
Yeah. They're at his house, and they're not doing anything illegal. It's just super annoying. They're trying to get him riled up so they get their YouTube views. We're just trying to find somewhere for Joe to go because they have access to the house. They're allowed to be there, and so is Joe. So we can't make somebody leave.
They have
but
those shelters.
none really close to here. But he said that his buddy was trying to find somewhere and trying to keep Joe out of the spotlight. So,
He'll be out at their house.
Yeah. So thank you so much for the help. I greatly appreciate it.
While Joe has stepped out to run an errand, the officer later learned from the restaurant manager that Gideon and his film crew had returned to the McDonald's multiple times looking for him.
Like, he's just going in here being annoying. This isn't about McDonald's no more. This could be a coffee shop that Bob opened up. It seems like they're having to babysit this like family drama, and they're trying to get this Joe dude to like stop moving around and going outside because this Gideon dude's out of control. So this is really annoying for this business. And again, this has nothing to do with McDonald's. It's the fact that they're interrupting the business and bringing all these people in there. All those customers, those broccoli heads in there, they're not even customers. They're just lounging around waiting for this dude to walk around in his big old shorts.
For it, the manager told officers that despite being asked to leave and informed them that they could not record on McDonald's private property, they continued live streaming. The group is then seen returning to the police station once again, demanding to see Joe. Believing they may head back to the McDonald's in search of him, the officer returns to the restaurant to keep watch.
All right, we're going to go back and deal with them. Hopefully we can see what we can get.
$4 mega meal. Yo, shit getting expensive, man. The point though, these cops have to keep coming back to the McDonald's. So now we're not only disturbing a business, a public business, now we're wasting resources. How much money did the police department have to spend on this case? Going back for somebody could be getting taken away from their home, somebody could be getting beat up, there could be a boom boom going on, and the police can't do anything about it because they're at a McDonald's where they charge $4 for a coffee. This is a waste of taxpayers' money now.
But we'll see.
And soon, a large group arrives back at McDonald's. But this time, the officers are ready.
What's the problem?
McDonald's doesn't want you guys on the property, so you guys gotta leave.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people right behind Gideon. I saw 2 police cruisers pull up. Again, wasted resources.
So they said these people?
And all these businesses are being affected now. Because now you got ain't nobody trying to go get their hair cut or some Panda Express when there's 7 cop cars in a parking lot and a bunch of kids with cameras. Like, Gideon's literally ruining everything right now.
Hey,
Are they gonna arrest you?
do you guys want some McDonald's? Y'all want to go inside real quick?
You're gonna be arrested for trespassing if you go in there.
Bro, why? You don't have any, like no offense, officer, but like, do you genuinely have nothing better to do? Like,
do you have anything better to do?
Officer, you're actually like supposed to protect and serve.
I was gonna say, yeah, we gotta babysit you, but
Okay, we'll
the
leave
cops
the property, but, like, I'm
respond.
just trying to-
You can see how fed up these people are, bro. And when I say people, I'm talking about the police. This guy is tired of it. When Gideon was at the police station and he made that kidnap report for Joe, the guy just dropped the slide like, I'm not doing this. Everybody's getting tired of this dude.
Because you've been camping out there for like 20 minutes wasting taxpayer dollars.
I'm there for about 5. You guys need
Wasting taxpayers' dollars. Exactly. Gideon, you are wasting taxpayers' money by coming out here stalking a hopeless looking dude.
The warning has little effect. Soon Gideon is seen standing on the sidewalk yelling, creating a disturbance, and stopping vehicles attempting to enter McDonald's to patronize the business.
What did I just say? This is about a business. All these businesses now are getting harassed because of Gideon. So now we're wasting resources, taxpayer resources, police resources, but now the businesses are losing money. It's not just McDonald's. This is like one of those like parking mall areas where you got like McDonald's and you got like hair salons, Panda Express, you probably got like a G.I. Joe's. Do they even have those anymore? And then he has the audacity to ask the police, don't you have something better to do?
At the same time, officers noticed 2 members of the film crew attempting to enter the restaurant with their cameras, prompting them to make their move.
2 police cruisers, and it looked like there's 3 cops in total there. Sitting in a McDonald's parking lot, no jokes are coming, sitting in a McDonald's parking lot, watching this fool. Waste of money, bro.
Joe's in there.
We gotta arrest Joe.
Chat, man, is this what you want your tax dollars to go to? Cops camping out at a McDonald's to protect a squatter.
3 cop cars.
Really? Should we give them the camera? Yo, do me a favor. Be very careful. Just wear this as a backpack. You didn't trespass them, so shut the f up!
4 cruisers now. Now there's 4, and there's not just one cop in there. There's actually a couple of them in here. And I know you just see 3, 1, 2, 3. There's a 4th one on the other side of the parking area as well. So they have 4 potential cruisers, police cruisers, sitting in a parking lot on a code 5 damn near. Even the premises of this entire title doesn't even make sense no more. What is this guy doing?
You didn't trespass them, so shut the f up! Bro, you haven't been trespassed.
We're good. Bro, what am I?
Just walk inside.
Just to get on my video?
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
But make sure y'all stick together.
Isn't that backpack like 30 grand?
Yeah. They have not. Yeah, hold up. Wait. Actually, come back. Bro, they're really protecting Joe. Officer, what are you doing? Officer, never trespass them. You can't trespass somebody.
1212 dispatch. We're going to have one detained at this point.
Officer, you cannot trespass somebody.
See you going too, Mitchell?
Here, give me my backpack, my man. Bro.
I guess. Put your stuff down.
Officer, you can't trespass somebody.
You're in arrest.
Wow. So this random guy, went to the McDonald's, volunteered himself to walk in there with the camera, got like 10 feet, and now he's being arrested. Gideon is now wasting people's lives and time at this point. This is the first time I've actually watched an IRL stream. And I feel blessed that I don't do this full time.
Put this on your phone.
That's serious, bro.
Wait. Can I hold your guys' property?
Yeah.
Got anything on you?
2 of them.
Officer, why are you?
Just your phone.
Officer, where they trespass? This isn't gonna stick.
Oh my god, it's so funny.
Officer, this is not gonna stick.
Wait, so what are we doing?
Breach of peace.
Officer,
Breach
this
of
is not
peace,
gonna
stalking,
stick.
trespassing.
Bro, this is the.
Yeah, see, that's where I thought this was gonna go. Stalking. Because they're just standing outside of McDonald's waiting for this Joe guy. The trespassing, I get it. McDonald's said, hey, I guess the manager said, hey, get off our property. And then bystanders were dumb enough to help him, got arrested. For what? More wasted resources. Now they got to file a police report, take him in, go through the whole stupid process. This is stupid. And you got Gideon in the back just yelling at police officers, saying the same thing over and over and over. What do you do?
They never even went on the property. How are you going to trespass someone that never went on the property? This is a violation of rights. This is a violation. You cannot arrest somebody that never went inside and was never trespassed. Ma'am, they are arrested children that never went inside of a McDonald's. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped, you fucking dumbasses.
Okay.
Call the DA and see how fast that shit gets dropped.
These 3.
Watch. Call the DA and see how fast that gets dropped.
He's yelling, so he's being disorderly. Yeah, everybody's looking.
This is absolutely
What are you arrested for? Disorderly person. You're out here yelling.
Disorderly. You're under arrest for being disorderly.
freedom of speech. You can yell on the sidewalk.
Sitting here causing a scene.
On the sidewalk.
Yep.
So you can't yell? Officer.
Anything I need to know about?
Officer, how fast do you think this is going to get dropped? Do you really think the charge is going to stick? Do you guys really think this is going to stick?
Sure, we have a
Do you want to waste your DA's time? I am a multi-millionaire.
Did he just flash his bank account at a bunch of I'm a multi-billionaire. I'm watching this. I'm like, okay, this guy's kind of, maybe this is just one of his like phases in life where he's just going to do this dumb shit. I get it. But after he just said that, like the level of respect and awe this guy just lost it immediately, I'm sure by a lot of people, has to be massive. That's his claim after standing outside of McDonald's yelling with a lift shirt on, stalking some guy.
Officer, you will be in a deposition and you will be arrested. This is...
Here, back here.
No! Call Jake and have him get my lawyer. Call Jake and get my lawyer.
Is this really the route you want to go, officer?
Yep.
Okay.
3 cars.
Do you want to waste taxpayer dollars?
3 police officers. Like, these are like SUVs too. These aren't like just little cars.
Do you really want to abuse me, officer?
For one guy acting stupid.
Get your foot in. I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
Officer, I can't even fit in here.
Get your foot in.
How are you going to arrest somebody that never even went on the property?
You're under arrest for being disorderly, not for being on the property. Put your foot
Officer, I can't fit.
in. No, then you're
Officer,
going to sneak
I
over.
won't, officer, I won't run. I'm not going to do anything.
That's
Can you
good.
just take
Go.
off the
Go
head?
that way.
Can you put them in the front at least?
No.
Officer, I can't scoot. You're trying to push me, but I can't scoot.
I've had bigger people in the
Officer,
car.
you're actually hurting me. Officer, please.
Turn sideways and scoot.
Officer, I can't move.
Let's go.
I'm too big.
Put your foot that way. Let's go.
Officer, I can't. I'm not trying to be. Here, I'm not resistant, officer. I promise
Let's go.
It is literally my body autonomy. I cannot move. Can you just put my handcuffs in the front?
No.
And it'll make it so much easier.
Turn your body.
He put his hands behind his back. He said, "What am I being arrested for?" And then he sat in the back of the car. This dude is about 4 seconds away from saying, "I can't breathe." And look how the cops are acting. Like, they seem so fed up with this nonsense at this point. She's like, "Bro, just sit in the damn car and shut up."
Okay, can I step out and then slide in?
Yeah, step out and slide in.
Bro, hey, bro.
Set your butt in first.
I sat inside. Yo, call Jake and get my lawyer.
Hey, get him.
Officer, why you guys...
Slide your butt back. There you go. Anybody making the scene can slow down. We're secure.
But even after being placed under arrest, Gideon remains confident that the officers have only created bigger problems for themselves, as some of them try to make sense of the situation.
Breach of peace covers it all, so.
Where are your car keys at?
Right in my pocket, sir.
Pocket.
This one here.
Where's your car at?
It's the black one right there.
That black Fusion?
Yes, sir.
We'll take Lions for a black Fusion.
You towing it?
Yep.
So are they all trespassing this property or what?
I told them to leave or going to jail for breach of peace if they don't want to leave, so.
Looks like they're leaving.
I don't know who's all trespassing here. I didn't catch all that from earlier. So.
Hey, have you ever read our breach of peace ordinance?
Yeah, it covers everything. I'm good with the breach of peace.
It's stalking. I mean, we got a whole bunch.
I mean, dude, they are stalking this dude. Like, there's got to be some kind of resolution to it.
So we got 4.
I got 4 right now. This is absurd, dude. Was he arresting him too?
Oh, get out and get off the property now.
Yes, sir. I was not a part of this.
Then you better walk away quickly.
Yes, sir. I was just in the car. I'll leave. Here, Dad, do you mind? Actually, no, I'll walk home.
Now you're impeding traffic. Downtown unit, can you light this black SUV up right here for us? Good, he's pulling up and stopping him for us.
It's just so many people in this Gideon crew that are just making I'm getting frustrated. I'm not even a police officer. It's just like, now they got to pull people out of traffic. Like, what are we doing at this point?
We were just trying to pick our friend up.
Okay, we can't stop in the middle of the road.
Look, they got the camera on.
I didn't mean to.
Like, this is getting out of control, bro. This is too much. Again, I am so happy I don't watch these Gideon live streams, these sneakos and stuff like that. This is what I'm missing.
I have my insurance on my phone. That's not.
Is it the same,
it's the same
policy?
Same policy. That's not correct.
Okay. I'll be honest, it's kind of a gaggle mess going on in here right now, so.
I know what's going on.
Okay, well, he'll eventually move.
Do all 3 stalking and breach of peace.
I'm dealing with this all day long. That guy's harassing somebody over there. It's been like an ongoing, years issue. They're like harassing this dude, stalking this dude. Then it kind of all compiled today. Now this is turned into this. So, and then he decided to stop in the middle of the road where you saw him to pick somebody up. But
You need anybody anywhere? Are we good?
We should be good right now. I think everybody pretty much got off the property and left. This guy's over here filming, but yeah, there's probably about 30.
Look at all the traffic, like gridlock right now, just to get into a park. This is all potential business for people. This is ridiculous, dude. This is like this. I was told this video got worse. It was sent to me by a friend of mine. I said, "Have you seen what's going on?" We're 15 some minutes into this, and it's ridiculous. How does it get worse?
Long story short is this guy lives on here, getting evicted. His nephew, if this car's got a Tennessee plate, that's one of the cars. Yeah. His nephew is throwing you see him with the party hats and stuff, on a eviction party for the uncle. They all have access to the house. They went in there with big speakers and they just with them for YouTube videos. So they've been chasing him up to the McDonald's for his YouTube videos. And McDonald's kicked him out earlier. They keep coming back while he's here. They keep kicking him out. And now they're sending more people up in here, so. Yeah, that's the one that was following me out. When I was taking him to the station the first time, they're the ones that were following me. And I think 2 more just walked in here. If you guys aren't getting food, get out.
No, we are. You saying what? We're just kind of confused. Yeah, I was just asking.
Straight profiled them. Broccoli heads. Check them.
Are you guys involved in all this stuff too?
These police are done. They all seem fed up. I don't blame them, dude. This is exhausting.
We were out. We haven't been here the whole time. Like,
So I don't know if you guys have realized what just happened. The police officer went in there, profiled the broccoli heads, which they should be at this point. But they're asking McDonald's customers, are you here to buy something or are you here because of this garbage going on? I wouldn't be surprised if McDonald's took a legal action towards Gideon at this point because now their customers are being harassed. This is just a mess, dude.
Are you guys involved in all this stuff too?
We were earlier. We were staying at the house, and then we just pulled up in here. They did a drink. We were out. We haven't been here the whole time. Like,
yeah, we just pulled up.
Yeah, we
just came back.
Okay, well, if you guys are involved, I suggest you leave.
Okay.
And probably not.
We're trying to leave.
Well, you're gonna have to be stuck here for a little bit now, unless you can squeeze by that. But I suggest you don't get involved anymore.
How many? Why so many people? Just randoms?
YouTube followers.
Do you see? Look at that guy's face. He just said YouTube followers, and the cop was just like, seriously, bro, is this what we're doing? And did you see? There's so many cars that are just stuck. They can't even get into the parking lot. All of these businesses are being affected right now. There's no way to get onto the property.
I don't understand all this, dude. Like over nothing. Like something so stupid over some like YouTube views.
If we don't get the ringleader of this, I'll probably just mail him out.
I think they already did.
That's fine. I think it's him in the Audi. That's the Skeeter guy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we start.
I'm just waiting for Lions to get this car out of here.
I can roll with when you guys help process. Yeah, it's gonna be fun.
Yeah, I don't. Whatever.
There is 7 police officers in this parking lot right now. Gideon's asking, is this how you waste taxpayers' money? Like, dude, look at Gideon has wasted. There has to be hundreds of thousands, tens of thousands of dollars being wasted because of this nonsense.
One of those guys that he goes on, tries to catch like predators on YouTube. So he's got this following of young kids that think it's super cool, and he with his uncle. He's got all these videos of him with his uncle, and it's his uncle that's in there. Get off the property or you're going to jail too. Start walking.
Understood.
Start walking.
With the personal property?
They had it, it's their property. Start walking. Go. Yep, go. Start walking. Shouldn't have given it to them.
Oh, I didn't realize that $30,000 camera just got confiscated because Gideon's team gave it to that kid, and that kid tried to walk in there with the camera. So now the police just kept it for evidence. That's crazy. They can sell that and pay back some of the nonsense going on.
I don't know if they should. What about Skeeter? Where did he go?
I have no idea where he went. The ones that came up on the property.
Did you ticket him?
I think you got a ticket. I don't know. The ones that came up on the property and were causing disturbance on the property are the ones that went to jail. I don't even know honestly who we have. We got quite a few. So.
All right, thank you.
Yep. If they come back into the.
What about this black guy over here? He was at the house.
Well,
and the guy with the glasses.
Yeah, I got you. So
he was at the house.
The problem was that they were here, and the ones that were causing an issue here is who went with us right now. Because they could have been at the house. They're allowed at the house because someone that has authority at the house is at the house. So the ones that were causing an issue here that weren't supposed to be on the property. But if Skeeter comes back and he starts bugging you, call us and we'll take him too.
Oh, really?
Yep. Because they were told not to come on the property here, and they were on the property and they were causing a disturbance.
But they're allowed to come on my property. Right.
Yeah, just unplug it, ignore them. That's what they want, is you just answer and get annoyed. They just want to make you mad, so if you just unplug it and they don't have the chance.
Now McDonald's is getting harassed by random phone calls. This is the manager apparently telling the police, we keep getting phone calls from random people about this. This is ridiculous, man. Gideon is, I would not be surprised if McDonald's in the city do not go after him legally. This is ridiculous. Why didn't they just have their little eviction party at the house and call it a day? Change the locks. This is...
I have 3 sets of handcuffs and I use all my handcuffs, so I don't know. They're on public property, so we can't do anything about them hanging out there, so I would go hide back in there.
With all of the arrested parties on their way to the station, the restaurant manager and Joe both provide written statements about the incident. But back inside the squad car, Gideon remains convinced that he has done nothing wrong.
Wow, I didn't know that. This is how it gets worse then, huh? He's actually going to jail. Now, I do want to bring up the idea of like Joe, because I'm not defending the guy in that respect, but Jadeon took this from being a normal eviction process as they were trying to do, get rid of this Joe guy, to a literal public problem, stalking and stuff. These are serious charges, man. Let's see what he says to the cop on camera.
You're for breach of peace is what it sounds like, all right? Breach of peace.
Even though I was on a public easement. Okay. What is the officer's name that arrested me?
You'll get all that when we get back to the station.
Okay. I just want you guys to know that once this case gets dropped, I am going to get a constitutional rights lawyer, and I'm going to go after you guys' qualified immunity. And you guys will be in a deposition. You will have to answer for that. Because the DA is not going to take this case. It's going to get dropped. When it gets dismissed, I am going for your qualified immunity. And I'm guessing this is a misdemeanor?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So, what crime is yelling on the sidewalk? What does that do?
We'll discuss when we get in, all right? I'm not going to try to have a conversation between this.
Okay. Between this, okay.
Between this barrier.
Constitutional rights violated. I didn't know Woodhaven like violating constitutional rights. Call my... Yeah. Give me a lawyer ASAP. Tell him to give me a lawyer ASAP.
How does a multi-millionaire not have a lawyer? He said earlier, call my lawyer. Now he doesn't have one? And who are these idiots saying free Gideon? This is just getting dumber by the minute.
No, he's not going to let down the window. It's fine. Just stay right there. I don't want them to get you. They arrested me on breach of peace.
Can you...
Tell him to call Jake. Okay.
Okay, can you move so I can see? No, I just want to be able to see so I don't get into a crash.
Wait, record? Record.
Hey, you got a second? My detective's asking if you fill out a written statement of today of what they've done to you.
Okay.
Are you able to do that for me?
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it. They've been following you around all day.
Yeah, and they drive around. They're driving around a U-Haul truck. I don't know. I think they're back at the house because I've seen them go that way.
Okay.
They set up the music equipment and speakers upstairs.
Yeah, I was there for that earlier today.
Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. What happened to Skeeter? Did you guys give him a ticket? You guys were talking to him over here in an SUV.
No, I just gave him a ticket.
You gave him a ticket?
Yeah.
For what?
Impeding traffic for stopping in the middle of the road. That's the only thing I could have charged him with was impeding traffic. But we arrested 4 altogether, so
4 of them?
Yeah.
Huh. Now they were setting up speakers. What if they start blasting loud music? You guys might be back there?
Probably.
So do you guys think these charges are going to stick? Do you genuinely think these charges are going to stick?
Sir, we'll have a conversation back here, okay?
Listen, man. Here, you seem like a nice guy. Was that guy who was doing all that, was he your boss?
Yeah, I'm the junior person, sir.
Yeah. Just let him know, hey, man. I want his qualified immunity.
I am the junior person here.
I want his qualified immunity.
1763.
I know my constitutional rights. I know my rights.
Here, if you want to get back to your vehicle.
Officer, how can someone be trespassed that never even went?
I like how he keeps saying big words, my constitutional rights. Like, what does that even mean in the broad spec? I understand we have rights as Americans, but this is just repeating the term constitutional rights doesn't really say a lot. It's very vague. And he just keeps repeating himself. Even this officer's like, bro, I'm just like the junior officer. I don't know what's going on. Talk to him when you get to the courthouse or the jail. I don't like this officer doesn't want to deal with this shit. He probably pulled the small straw out of that. Who's gonna drive this dork to the jail? Because he just doesn't seem like he wants to even listen to this garbage.
And then with me, I'm on the sidewalk voicing my displeasure with this police department, and you guys, through retaliation, arrest me as well. Is there a body camera in here?
Yes, sir. It's on. It's recording right now.
Awesome. All this to protect. And you know when I get out, we're just going right back to the house. You know that, right? So you guys aren't accomplishing anything. You're wasting taxpayer dollars. I'd appreciate if you get my glasses. I can't see without my glasses.
Yeah, where are they?
They fell in there.
Yeah, I'll grab them.
It was not on my bingo card to file a civil rights lawsuit.
Oh, I get it.
Here we are.
Gideon just keeps digging a hole. This sounds dumb. Bingo cards, constitutional rights. I'm going to sue everybody. The DA is going to drop this case. What is he talking about? Does anybody know what he's talking? Is there any lawyers or police watching this that could put all these things together and make a sense out of it? I understand what they mean individually, But putting them all together, it doesn't make any sense. This guy has watched way too many Ice-T police shows or whatever they watch. Because this is just dumb.
Get it.
Yo, what's good, my man? Don't worry, I'll pay for your bond. It's not gonna stick.
That's crazy, dude. So Gideon is with this random kid. This is the random kid he gave his backpack to. Probably a viewer that just showed up at McDonald's like, oh, I want to go see Gideon in person. And now he's getting booked. The Gideon's like, I'll pay your bill. Like, that's not the point, dude.
You guys can just come up to this counter.
Get us with the best civil rights attorney.
Nope, right there's good for me. Stay right there for 1 second.
Ultimately, Gideon Adams was charged with misdemeanor, stalking, and breach of peace. The other 3 crew members were each charged with 1 count of breach of peace as well. A judge set Gideon's bond at $10,000, which he posted to secure his release. The other 3...
That's crazy. So they actually did get this guy for stalking, meaning he's going to have a restraining order on him. Like Joe, they're going to have a restraining order on Gideon to stay away from Joe. Which kind of accomplishes the goal. Joe can't go back to the house now because he has to be from a distance from him, right? This is just a mess. And this was supposed to be a prank video. This is supposed to be calling out my uncle, as they said. This went too far. Look at all these people that are now having to talk to a judge. Again, wasted more taxpayer money. At least the state got $10,000. Should have been more. The guy's a multi-millionaire, right?
While Gideon was in jail, his and Skeeter's fans made hundreds of calls to the Woodhaven Police Department and Downriver Dispatch. Some callers reported fictitious crimes, including a false homicide.
Wow, dude, this is illegal as hell. That's crazy, man. And you know the McDonald's, the manager saying she was getting phone calls too from these types of people. What is wrong with these IRL viewers? This is too much, man. This is unreal.
Others flooded the Woodhaven Police Department's Facebook page with messages. And upon his release, Gideon launched a campaign called Free Gideon, claiming it would prove his innocence and what he believed was the bias officers had shown in favor of Joe. Skeeter, on the other hand, still wants Joe out of his grandmother's house.
Stalking has to stick. He literally was stalking him. I'm surprised they didn't get him for like disturbing businesses. Isn't there a law about that? To the point, like, they were disturbing all those businesses. I thought there was a law against that. Breach of peace? Is that it? I don't know. Stalking, though, if that doesn't stick, I'm confused. Because that was obvious. If you turn the table as a situation, imagine if it was a female in that McDonald's hiding from the ex-boyfriend or something like that. And the ex-boyfriend was acting this insane. It would be a stalking case, hands down. I wonder because it was just a dude stalking a dude, that they're going to let it slide or something like that. So that's what I got for you guys today, this video. I know this is a little longer than normal, but I saw this a little bit. A friend sent it to me saying, is this really what American IRLs are all about? And I'm going to tell you, my friend, because I know you'll be watching this, no. This is surprising me. I didn't realize these IRL people were getting this ridiculous. I've known sneakos running around New York screaming, this is the new New York, and some chaotic threats and stuff like that. But I thought they were a dime a dozen kind of a thing, right? It's starting to seem like they're all like this. So I don't know. You guys let me know. Hit that like button. That is the best way you can help support the channel. Sorry for the delays and not being around. We've had some medical issues that have been going down, but we are back. So with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching.